Week 8 NFL picks. Eli, this is the first, we're making history today. This is the first ever 12th Horseshoe podcast being filmed outdoors. How does it feel?
Well, I mean, I'm sure everybody's thinking that we're strained right now because you see like a BJ's billboard behind us. They're not sponsoring us. It just so happens when we were broadcasting the game that the BJ's billboard is behind us. We did not have no intention of that actually at all. So yeah.
Well, I do.
This is crazy, and I'm super excited.
I do love BJ, so I'm glad we can have them in the background. All right, let's get right.
We are sponsored by Prova, though, an Italian American deli in Moonachie, New Jersey. So go visit them.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Eli. Let's get right to it. Let's start with the game. We have one game to break down, Eli. Last night, the Rams knocked off the Minnesota Vikings at home 30-20 with a game-ending safety. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua came back, and the Rams offense found new life. The Vikings now with two straight losses after a 5-0 start. And Eli, it just seems like if you play the Lions, you're automatically going to lose the next week. What did you think of this game, and do you think the Rams can get back into the playoff hunt this season?
Well, you got to look at the Rams yesterday, and they got their guys healthy again. Puka Nacua was healthy again. Cooper Kupp was healthy again. Those are key figures and guys to this Rams team. Now they got healthy again, so of course they were going to have a shot at winning the game. Overall, though, it was a fantastic game for them. Big night for them, and a big win. For the Vikings, obviously the Lions lost last week. It was tough, and now they have some tough ways to go from here.
All right, now let's get to our...
And by the way, you can still comment, by the way, on here, even though we're live. We can still see your comments. So feel free to comment.
Yep, let's get to our picks now, Eli. The rest of our Week 8 picks. By the way, no teams have a bye week this week. All 32 teams are in action here in Week 8. Week 8 and Week 12. Those are the 2 weeks where no teams have a bye week.
We do have our first comment, Jack. What's up, boys? Don't overthink it. It's Go Broncos for big. Go Knicks from Kurt Valenti. Kurt, thank you for watching.
Yep. We'll be doing the Broncos game in a little bit. That's in a little bit. But first, the first game on our schedule here, 1 o'clock on CBS, the battle for first place in the AFC South. The Indianapolis Colts traveling down to Houston to take on the Texans. Jonathan Taylor is back for the Colts after missing 3 weeks with an ankle injury. DeForest Buckner is back for the Colts. These two teams played a great Week 1 game. Houston won it by 2. This is going to be another great one, Eli. The Texans are a 6-point favorite. Again, the winner of this game will be in first place in the division. You know, Eli, I might be biased as a Colts fan here, but I think with Jonathan Taylor coming back, with DeForest Buckner solidifying the front seven, I'm going to take the Colts in my upset of the week. So starting off with my upset of the week, give me my Indianapolis Colts to go into Houston and get the win 26-24. I think the Texans have looked sloppy the last couple of weeks, and not having Nico Collins really hurts this offense. So give me the Colts.
Clearly, Jack hasn't watched football because the real winner is the Houston Texans here. I mean, C.J. Stroud, they got guys. I know there's a lot of injury. They've been really sloppy. The first game they played against the Colts came very close. I'm going to take Houston in the victory here. I'm going to take them 26-23 in the victory.
Oh, great. That's Eli's favorite score. Every time he picks Texas, he picks that exact score, guys.
And it's always by 3 points, usually. For the most part,
weekly occurrence. I'm still not buying into the Texans. I still think they have something to prove. Next up, Eli. Well, we just talked about a really good game. Now we're talking about a game that, let's be honest, it's not going to be close. Titans-Lions, 1 p.m. on Fox in Detroit. Lions are an 11-point favorite at home. There is nothing to talk about here, Eli. The Lions are winning it 38-10. This offense is another big day, and whether it's Will Levis or Mason Rudolph, it really doesn't matter. Lions and a landslide here at home.
It's going to be the Lions, and a clear winner here. It's going to be the Lions, 35-9. Make that my survivor pick of the week.
Yeah. Lions could be a team to watch out for at the trade deadline after they lost Aiden Hutchinson. The trade deadline coming up after Week 9. They moved it back a week this year. So the Lions, I think, could be a team that's going to be very active in the trade deadline. Of course, they're in first place in the NFC North. They're in first place in the NFC overall. So Lions are rolling right now. Next up, Eli. Ravens at the Browns, 1 p.m. on CBS. The Browns have been an absolute disaster this year. And now Deshaun Watson is out for the season with an Achilles tear. So it'll be Jameis Winston starting for the Browns. The Ravens are 9.5-point favorites here, Eli. I'm taking Baltimore 28-10. The Ravens with 5 straight wins after an 0-2 start. There's no question here, Eli. The Ravens are getting the win. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry playing too good right now. So give me the Baltimore Ravens.
Give me the Ravens 24-12. It's going to be a big win for them and a big game for them. Sorry about the music, guys. We are in the field for a game, so if you do not mind us with the music.
Yeah, oh, by the way, I forgot to say that the Lions was my lock of the week. The Lions over Titans game. Next up, Cardinals at Dolphins, 1 p.m. on Fox. Tua Tagovailoa making his return for the Miami Dolphins. They are favored here at home by 3.5 points. Although I like the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray, because this game in Miami, because Tua's coming back, I'm going to take the Dolphins to win 25-15.
It's me the Dolphins to win 21-15 in a big victory for them.
Next up, Falcons at Bucks, 1 p.m. on Fox. Battle for first place in the NFC South. So both Souths have first place on the line this week. The Falcons beat Tampa Bay in overtime 3 weeks ago. Now they moved down to Tampa Bay. This was a tough one, Eli, but no Mike Evans and no Chris Godwin for the Bucks. Who is catching the football from Baker Mayfield? Falcons win 23-20 and get the sweep over the Bucks.
It's the absolute Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 24-21 in the victory.
I don't know about that one. I think missing your top 2 receivers is really going to hurt them. Next up, Eagles at Bengals, 1 p.m. on CBS. Originally scheduled for 4:25. Got flexed out for another game we'll talk about later. The Bengals are favored here at home by 2.5. And yeah, I like the Bengals in this one. I think the Bengals have started to get into rhythm. They've won 3 of their last 4 games. So give me the Cincinnati Bengals to win at home 27-24. I think it's another big game from Joe Burrow. I think the Eagles take a bit of a step back. They've had a pretty easy schedule so far.
The Bengals have struggled in the past, and especially these couple games. They did get some wins against sloppy teams. They played sloppy last week against the Browns, so I expect them to be sloppy again this week against Philadelphia. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles, 21-18.
Packers Jaguars, 1 p.m. on Fox. Green Bay only a 4.5 point favorite. I think that's relatively surprising. I'm not going to waste any time here, Eli. Packers win 23-7. This might be Doug Peterson's final game as the Jags head coach. They don't stand a chance against the Packers. Playing like one of the best teams in the league right now. Give me Green Bay on the road.
All right, well, the next game I'm going to take Packers for my lock of the week, 28-14.
Eli has loved the Packers as lock of the week this year. I think it's like the 3rd time he's taken them as lock of the week. Next up, Jets at Patriots, 1 p.m. on CBS. Hassan Reddick finally making his debut for the Jets this season, and they are favored by 6.5 here on the road. The Patriots have just been a disaster this season. I don't really care how bad the Jets have played. They're a better team than the Patriots. Give me the New York Jets to win 17-6 on the road.
It's the Jets with no question, but I don't see it being a high score. Give me 12-9 Jets.
We both have low scores there. Let's move into the 4 o'clock window. Saints at Chargers, 4:05 p.m. on Fox. LA, 7.5 point favorites. I think they bounced back from last week, Eli. The Saints just have too many injuries right now. Alvin Kamara might get traded. We're not sure. Give me the Chargers 21-15.
I'm taking the Chargers here 22-14. I think it's going to be a sloppy game for the Saints, but a big win at the end of the day, 22-14.
Next up, a big game in the late window. Bills at Seahawks, 4:05 on Fox. Blumenfield's going to be rocking for that game. Well, CBS is the doubleheader this week, so sorry. Bills, Seahawks, 4:05 on Fox. Kevin Burkhardt will be doing this game, so you have the top Fox team doing it. No DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. That really hurts them. I think Seattle has been a little inconsistent this year. I think the Bills adding Amari Cooper is going to be a big addition for them. We saw it last week against Tennessee. So give me Buffalo to win here on the road, 23-20. Sorry, Eli. Or no, 20-23, my bad. Bills win 28-23.
Upset pick of the week, plain and simple. Give me the Seattle Seahawks. They're fast, they're furious, they're in Seattle. Buffalo does not stand a chance. They've been sloppy lately. Give me Seattle 23-20, upset pick of the week.
Well, at least it's a better upset pick than the Patriots last week, but we won't talk about that. Next up, big one here as well, 4:25 on CBS. It's the national game for CBS. Bears at Commanders at Northwest Stadium in Washington. Jaden Daniels, we don't know if he's going to play yet. He's questionable with the rib injury. Honestly, though, Eli, I don't really care if he does play. I think with the way the Bears defense has been playing lately, Jaden Daniels has not faced a defense like the Bears defense has played this year. I think Washington's going to get pummeled a little bit here. So give me the Chicago Bears to win on the road, 24-20. I think Caleb Williams has been playing well. I think this Bears defense is going to humble this Washington offense a little bit. So give me the Chicago Bears on the road.
Plain and simple. The Commanders are going to be good. They're going to be fierce. The question is, will Jaden Daniels be healthy enough to play? That's the big question. If Jaden Daniels is healthy, Washington's going to have a shot at winning the game. If he's not playing, the Commanders can still have a shot at winning the game, but it won't be the score that we want. I'm going to take Commanders, though. I'm going to keep it at 29-28, a low, high-scoring game. By a margin, though, by 1. That's what I meant.
Chiefs Raiders, 4:25 on CBS in Las Vegas. Chiefs win 34-17. My survivor pick of the week. Moving on. How about you, Eli?
I mean, this is plain and simple. Chiefs, 32-21. Listen, you can't stop Patrick Mahomes. Whether or not every single wide receiver or any person on the team is injured, they still find a way to win.
Yeah.
It's the Chiefs.
Panthers Broncos 425 on CBS. Broncos 7.5 point favorites. I think if there's one word to describe on the Panther season, it's been Eli. I would just say sad. Broncos win 23-3 at home. Not going to be close. Give me the Denver Broncos.
It ain't gonna be close. 25-9 Broncos. They better win big.
Next up, Sunday Night Football. Cowboys at 49ers, 8:20 on NBC in Santa Clara. This is a Sunday night game last year as well. Lots of injuries to keep track of. No Brandon Ayuk out for the season. No Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. Ton of injuries to keep out here for Eli. But Eli, Jason says the 49ers are going to win in a landslide. And he's a Cowboys fan. So you know what? I think Jordan Mason has a big game. Give me the San Francisco 49ers, 35-23. They get a big bounce back win on Sunday night.
Guess what, Jack? You're wrong. Give me the Dallas Cowboys 27-24.
Wow.
The San Francisco 49ers been struggling badly. At least the 49ers. The Cowboys have a shot at it now. 49ers struggle. The Cowboys have a shot. Give me the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys looking for their first, Cowboys looking to stay undefeated on the road. Next up, Giants at Steelers on Monday night, 8:15 on ESPN. I can't believe we have to watch this because the Steelers are going to win 26-3. Giants offense is the worst in the league probably, and Russell Wilson played really well last week. So give me the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Plain and simple. Pittsburgh Steelers 26-10 the final.
Thank you, Eli. That's going to do it for our Week 8 NFL picks. Make sure you
watch it for Becton.
Yep. Make sure you join Eli and I in about an hour for the St. Mary's at Becton game for the third place in the NJIC. And make sure you join us tonight on All In on High School Sports.
We are the hosts.
We are hosting the show. Kurt and Jen are doing something else. So we'll be hosting All In on High School Sports tonight, recapping all of North Jersey's best action this week. And make sure you join us on Tuesday for our Week 8 recap show. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Jack Rizzo, Elijah Weintraub signing off. Go Gales. We'll see you next time.
See you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care. Go Seahawks, by the way. And Devils.
Go behind the net.